Best-selling author Jeneva Rose didn't expect she'd ever be able to publish a sequel to The Perfect Marriage. But like any good thriller writer, she left a few clues unanswered. The Perfect Marriage follows a seemingly copacetic couple, Sarah and Adam Morgan, whose lives turn upside down when Adam is accused of murdering his mistress and top-dog attorney Sarah decides to represent him. The Perfect Divorce, Blackstone Publishing, out now, adds even more twists to the murder mystery that's sold over 1 million copies and has been acquired for a film adaptation. Rose wrote The Perfect Marriage, published in 2020, on weekends and evenings as a passion project outside of her full-time job. Now that she's got a fan base of hungry readers, several other thrillers under her belt, and three books coming out in 2025, Rose says the pressure is on. Stepping back into the world of Sarah for the first time in years, she didn't want to let her readers down. But as early reviews for the book poured in, her anxieties eased. People are saying it's better than The Perfect Marriage. I'm a little offended by that, Rose says, laughing. The Perfect Divorce picks up after The Perfect Marriage twist ending. The investigation into Kelly Summers' murder in The Perfect Marriage hinged on 3 sets of DNA evidence. 2 are explained away, but that third set of DNA is revealed without much additional explanation. Until now, The Perfect Divorce is set 11 years after the events of the first book. Sarah has moved on, opening a non-profit organization and starting a family with her new husband, Bob. But history has a way of repeating itself, and Sarah is determined to learn from her past relationship. So when she discovers Bob had a one-night stand, she swiftly files for divorce. But then the woman Bob slept with goes missing, and new revelations in the decade-old Summers case send Sarah and Bob back into the interrogation room. That third DNA component is what drove Rose to pick up Sarah Morgan's story again. She didn't want to write a sequel just to write a sequel. She needed a catalyst to reopen the case, so to speak. What more do readers need to learn about her? It needs to be as twisty and jaw-dropping as The Perfect Marriage because it's a thriller, and that's what readers expect these days. You need to make their jaws drop, Rose says. Once she had that, she spent a day with the Appleton Police Department in Wisconsin on a ride-along and taking tours of the forensics department. She spent so much time with them that she named 2 characters, Lieutenant Nagel and Chief Deputy Olson, after the police officers she met. And then she got into the nitty-gritty, asking them what they would need, hypothetically, to reopen a case like the one in The Perfect Marriage.